Kim needs to be. This is a really interesting talking point that was all over social media today, all over it. Kim needs to be an everyday guy, even when Tatis is back. Okay, a lot of people are saying that. And then Stammen, 1 earn in his last 6 outings. But let's concentrate to start on number 2.
Okay.
What do you make of it? He's playing good baseball. He's playing every day. He's contributing. He's probably their 3rd best offensive player right now. Is this possible or not when Tatis returns to get Kim out there 6 out of every 7 days?
On the road, yeah. I mean, he's like the best player on the road ever.
That's true. That's true.
His road splits to home splits, it's like all-star to barely replacement level
to
player.
Like AA.
To like, yeah, AA player. It's like it's night and day, not even close. This year on the road, dude's hitting over 300, slugging like 600, his OPS over 1,000. I mean, his road numbers have been phenomenal. So if there's chances on the road to play him more, like I play him on the road, and yeah, I would find time for him. There's plenty of places you can put him. If Corenworth's still struggling, who says he can't play second base? So there's going to be room. If Kim is hitting, then he's going to play. Like that's just how it's going to work. But there's no way that I think Kim's an everyday player once Tatis gets back.
What about the idea? And I mean, is it that crazy to envision Tatis playing DH half the time? Considering the DH situation that the Padres are in, I mean, we can have the Voit conversation. He's had some decent moments. He's had some not so decent moments. Of course, they're trying to give guys a blow as well, like Machado rotating through that DH. He didn't play today for the first time or start today for the first time this year. But like, could you see Tatis primarily as a DH? Is that crazy to envision or no?
It's a little bit crazy to envision him being a full-time DH.
At 23.
Yeah, I mean, the only way he's a DH is if he's dealing with like a Harper situation. Right. Harper's now full-time DH because of his UCL.
He's hurt.
He's hurt. Tatis, when he gets back, you're going to assume he's healthy, right? But unless it's a situation where he physically can't play the infield, that's not going to happen. Dude's going to play shortstop. You're going to see Kim in there, yes. But Kim will not be an everyday player.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, I think it's ultimately Tatis's health will determine how much short he is playing.
Right.
If everything's fine, wrist, shoulder, he'll play it a lot. If it's not, all fine. If he has struggles defensively, maybe, again, you have that option. You didn't have that option available to you last year with Tatis. You couldn't DH.
No.
It didn't exist. Let's get to another super chat here from our buddy Michael.
Thanks,
who
man.
says, thank you again, Michael. He says, Kim, 2.1 WAR last year, which is starter level, almost exclusively because of his defense. This year, he's already over 1 WAR. You can argue his defense alone is starting caliber. Add in above average offense. Well, his offense right now is above average. I tweeted it out. His OPS right now is about 100 points higher than the major league average. I mean, he's swung it pretty well. Like you said, home road, whatever it's worth, but he's had some big moments.
I mean, he's hitting 100 at home, but on the road he's hitting like 330. I don't know the exact number, but it's really, really good. So maybe this is just like a situation where Kim just balls out on the road this year. Who knows?
Not the worst thing in the world.
No, you take that. And he came up clutch again today. He's just been clutch on the road for this team, and he plays good defense. He's very versatile, so you can play him. You can play him at second base. Like he doesn't have to play shortstop.
Well, shoot, today he played third.
Right now he's a shortstop, right?
Yep,
that's his first position. But I mean, the guy can play second base too. And Corenworth has been struggling a lot. So if you ever need to give him a day, or if you start switching it up here, like he can play second base.
Yeah, I mean, this goes back to the starting rotation conversation we've had for weeks and weeks and weeks. These are good problems. If Kim's going to be an 800 OPS player this year for the Padres, great.
Right.
I think it's a marvelous thing. If he's going to play like the player that AJ Preller signed in terms of the dollars he gave him, that's great. And the moments he's had some really big hits for this team.
The 3-run home run in the 8th inning.
Now he made a mistake in the 8th inning. He was thrown out at third base in a tie game, but to completely redeem himself, he's playing good baseball. I mean,
I'm fairly new to baseball, but grew up in North County. Watch every game. When is Crone going to finally heat up? I mean, that's a good question. I think Corenworth, he has not done well this year. He has underperformed mightily. He is hitting under 200, I believe. His
205.
205. Still not good. Some of his at bats don't look good at all. But I still have faith in him. Like it's like because of his swing. I just think his swing is
He's got a sweet swing. He does.
good swing.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I think they'll stick with him all year, Jesse, because I think he has so many intangibles. I think he could hit 205 all year and basically play all year.
Yeah.
I hope he hits better than 205. Also, thank you for the super chat, Jesse,
Right.
and for your support of this channel. He'll get going would be my best way to put it. He's had some moments. I'm with Jim. It has not been the start that we would have envisioned based on 2020 or 2021. But the fact that he plays multiple positions, the fact that you can, I mean, you like his like versatility on offense. I mean, he can hit for power, he can run. He just hasn't hit to his capability right now. What's his OPS? 620 something.
Yeah,
623. So yeah, he's underperformed. He's underperformed. I don't think there's any question about that.
No, and he's not. What's it called? Like criticizing Corenworth. Like that's right now. It's deserved because he's not doing well.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm sure he's critical of himself. I mean, 205. He's not expected to hit 205.
He's not above. He's not above criticism because it's Jake Corenworth who made an All-Star team last year. Like, man, you got to step up. You got to hit. You know, you're an All-Star now in this league. You're expected to, not live up to that All-Star level every year. But when you're an All-Star, you can't be doing what you're doing.
You think he plays that song, "Hey Now You're an All-Star," like
probably
it's like an MP3 player?
Yeah,
or maybe not, since he's hitting 205 right now. Thank you again, Jesse.
Thanks, Jesse. Another super chat from Michael. No team. Sorry, no Tingler talk. My
bad.
That's
a reason for a super chat right there. Don't even mention him. The rest of the chat, he cannot be mentioned.
Who?
Don't even mention him.
No. Let's see here. Anything you see there in the chat?
How about this?
How about what?
Just a couple of things I've written down. So Machado that was his first game he didn't start all year. Now he did appear and he walked.
Right.
In the 10th inning, he was intentionally walked. I like the strategy. Obviously, the front office was in on that, but then he doesn't play again Monday. So he gets until Tuesday in Philadelphia. I mean, he's been so instrumental. Now he finally cooled off. I want to say in the series he was hitless against the Braves. I think 0 for 4 and 0 for 4. I think that's right.
They took 2 of 3. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah. So it made sense. I think it made sense to give him an off day, 11:30 start. Hitless in the series. He's played every single day. Like, give him a blow, right?
You're going to have, and they timed it right. So they give him essentially 2 days off with today and tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, they're going to need him badly. And you need to find that some days off. He could play 162 games this year, but he could also have technically like 5 days off, right? Because he'll get like pinch hits and whatever it is. But you're going to need to find days to give him a day off. And so far they're 1-0 when they've given Manny a day off, which is great.